Mobius. 30 years later. The planet is no longer under Imperial control. The Rebel Alliance, better known as the New Republic, has liberated most of the galaxy. But the remnants of evil never give up. Inside the New Republic military base on Prison Island, someone has tripped the alarm on purpose when the night shift started.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Security breach at Gate 3. Intruder has been located in the North Quadrant and is moving towards the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Stand battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop intruder from entering the security area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
A small group of soldiers immediately rushed to the gate to meet and stop the intruder, but he was well prepared for it.
Target located. Open fire.
That was all too easy, but this is just the beginning. Somewhere in this base, the rebels are hiding my grandfather's research, and I must find it. I know that he was working on a top-secret Imperial weapon, but the rebels found out about it and shot down everything before it was finalized. It's only fitting for me to regain the knowledge they stole from my family.
Alert! Level 1 security door has been breached. Intercept the intruder.
Eggman met many more New Republic soldiers on his way through the base, but their efforts to stop him were futile, since his new personal walker was too tough for their blaster shots, and his homing missile launcher was more than enough for taking care of multiple droid guards at once, and blasting doors on every security level.
Level 5 security door breach. Switching to emergency mode. Backup required immediately in this sector.
Damn it! Who is this guy? We're losing too much, but maybe we can hold him off long enough for backup to arrive. Close all remaining blast doors. We can't let him reach the secret weapons room.
I see. They must be getting desperate already, which is actually perfect for me. I was just looking for an excuse to test my new laser weapon, powered by a Chaos Emerald. Get a load of this.
Unfortunately for the remaining New Republic soldiers, the blast doors didn't stand a chance against Eggman's new weapon. His laser melted through all of them, while vaporizing all soldiers in its range as well. The remaining 3 tried to surrender, but the director didn't plan on taking any prisoners this time, so he killed them too. He then proceeded to hack through the last main doors to the secret weapons room.
Oh-ho! So this is the secret weapons room they were protecting. It's time to finally regain what my family lost all those years ago. Enter user data. Aha! Enter password. Password is M-A-R-I-A. Maria. 2-step password. Aha! All I need is a Chaos Emerald to break it. Good thing I came prepared. Now, all I have to do is place the Chaos Emerald into this console. Oh? What's that? Is that you, Sonic? Are you trying to spoil my plans again? No, wait. You're not Sonic. Who or what are you?
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Suddenly, they started hearing loud noises coming from outside the room, resembling something similar to Eggman's walker.
Great. Looks like their backup has finally arrived. Before I make my wish, Shadow, prove your loyalty to me.
Very well. Behold the true power I possess.
This is Hotshot. I detected enemy movement in the secret weapons room en route to intercept and destroy.
Copy that. Proceed with caution.
As soon as Shadow teleported to meet the walker, its pilot unleashed everything he had to take him down. But Shadow was too fast for its blast fire, while homing missiles couldn't get a clear lock on, and even while being airborne, the walker wasn't safe from his attacks, thanks to Shadow's hover shoes, granting him almost infinite options of mobility. Soon the damage was too much, so the pilot started calling for more backup.
This is Hotshot. The enemy is stronger than expected, requesting additional support. He's too fast. Ah!
Pathetic humans. Clearly not much has changed while I was asleep through all these years here.
Impressive! Destroying that rebel machine was spectacular! So, Shadow, you must be the result of my grandfather's top-secret weapon project.
If you're talking about Professor Gerald Robotnik, then you're correct. I am his creation. I understand that you must be one of his inheritors. What brings you here anyway? This honestly feels too much like a coincidence. But since he claims to be a part of the Professor's family, I can't waste this opportunity. I must make sure he trusts me no matter what, or I'll fail what I promised to Maria.
Indeed. I am his grandson, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. I came here looking for the knowledge which the rebels stole from my ancestors all those years ago. But I never expected to meet you here. You are a very interesting creature. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish? Will you help me take over the galaxy and create my own empire? It's safe to assume that he's just as powerful as Sonic, if not more, but unlike him, Shadow is no stranger to killing his enemies, I see. My scanners indicate he might know how to use the Force, besides Chaos powers as well. I must be very careful about this, or my plans of taking over this sector of the galaxy won't succeed again.
I can see that you already have one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds with you. Help me find the rest of them. I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Shadow, wait! Never mind. I better leave this place too before the rebels send more backup. Fine. I'll play along with him for now, since his plans don't seem to be far off from mine. So far, at least. But even if he truly was created by my grandfather, I must make sure he doesn't try to betray me. Next stop, Angel Island!
The night has passed before Eggman managed to reach the flying island, but once he arrived, it turns out he wasn't the only one who wanted to steal the source of the island's power. Knuckles the Echidna, the guardian of the Master Emerald, was in the middle of a fight against a thief when the director found him, so he decided to wait for the right moment to steal the planet's most powerful gem without any problems.
Can't you just let it go? You just don't know when to give up, do you?
For the last time, lady, back off from the Master Emerald. It's my duty to protect it. Without it, the island will fall from the sky back to the ocean, creating massive tsunamis. The Master Emerald's power cannot be trusted to anyone else but me. It's not just some big gem you can steal, because this emerald is the only thing that can neutralize the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Who knows what could happen if they fall into the wrong hands? You got that? It's way too powerful for mere mortals like you. Even I don't use it, unless I have no other choice. What the?
Suddenly, a gigantic robotic arm grabs the Master Emerald and lifts it upwards.
What? A thief?
Says you. Alright, let me guess. It's you, Eggman, isn't it?
You mean Director Eggman?
It seems my plan didn't fully work out, but yes, I'm taking the Master Emerald with me, and you're not taking it back this time. Farewell, Knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
Let go of me! Ugh. I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot! Only I can break it and restore it later, and the pieces are indestructible anyways. And for Chaos's sake, it's not your emerald!
I guess coming here was a waste of my time. It doesn't matter. I need to get back to my base and meet up with Shadow later.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the gems in the galaxy are mine to keep. I'm Rouge the Bat, the greatest treasure hunter in this galaxy.
You seriously don't understand the situation, Batgirl. Anyways, I'm gonna go recover the Master Emerald pieces right now. Feel free to race me, if you dare.
Challenge accepted.
Without the presence of the Master Emeralds, Angel Island started slowly falling from the sky towards the ocean below. But that didn't slow down Knuckles or Rouge from racing each other to find as many Master Emerald pieces as possible on the island, which took them till sunset. Meanwhile, Dr. Eggman finally reached his hidden desert base on the planet. But turns out that during his absence, the New Republic soldiers finally found his base, but couldn't find the main entrance to it. So Eggman still had time to get rid of all the witnesses before it was too late.
Those rebel scum! I guess they are smarter than I thought, but those idiots will never find a way to get into my hidden base inside this pyramid. I better take care of all of them first, before I get inside.
The director took care of the rebels as fast as he could and finally entered his base.
Alright, if I understood everything correctly, Shadow will help me take over this sector of the galaxy, if I help him find all the Chaos Emeralds and bring them to the space colony Ark. Honestly, after all these years, I thought the rebels would be smart enough to destroy the station completely at this point, but maybe they just didn't want to waste their resources, especially after what the Empire did with the station already. Or they are trying to hide something from people like me, because maybe they are unable to destroy the station for some unknown reason. I better find out more about just what's going on up there. I wonder what they have to say about me today.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald.
A Chaos Emerald? I should have guessed they would keep at least one there. Now, I wonder.
According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as Mobius's renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, killing a couple of Reserve's guards in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
This sounds like the work of Shadow. I guess these rebels really are idiots. I guess my next stop is the Ark.
Meanwhile, the New Republic's military sent out everything they could on the planet to find and capture Sonic, even though their real enemy was Shadow. The soldiers, no matter the rank, just couldn't believe the reports that Eggman actually managed to free the ultimate lifeform from its prison last night, so they are completely sure that Sonic went rogue against them, not realizing that they were actually chasing two different hedgehogs at the same time. They tracked down Shadow to a bridge on the edge of the city, from where he stole the Chaos Emerald.
How pathetic. If only any of you really remember what you did to me and her back then.
Get them before they escape!
Maria, what are you doing? I can't leave you. I don't want you to die here.
Shadow, I beg of you. Please, do it for me. For all the people on the planet, in this galaxy. Sayonara. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Maria, I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet and many others, I promise you revenge!
Shadow jumped and rolled the rail down from the giant bridge pylon back on the bridge floor to face the soldiers again.
I need to get some distance between myself and these soldiers to gather more chaos energy for my teleportation, so I can get to the Ark without needing a ship.
Sir, he's coming this way. Orders?
Shoot to kill, unless he surrenders.
but don't trust it. If we can't get him from the ground, at least bait him in, so our speeders can take him down.
Roger that. Open fire!
Unfortunately, nothing was able to stop Shadow on his way through the bridge and outskirts of the city. Even the speeders were only barely able to keep up with him, but he eventually lost them in one of the tunnels. Once Shadow escaped them, he met someone he didn't expect to meet tonight. At first, he heard sounds of a battle ahead. Then he saw a disabled New Republic tank with its pilot still alive inside. So he decided to ignore it and prepare for his teleportation. But it turns out he wasn't alone.
Alright, that was fun. But I gotta go. What the? It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power. Wait. I sense someone powerful in the force nearby. Something isn't right. Could it be him? That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald, huh? Say something, you fake hedgehog! Ugh, he's fast. I better use it now. Chaos Control! Whoa! He's fast! Wait, no, that wasn't his speed. He must have used the Chaos Emerald to warp or something. This won't be easy. My name is Shadow, the ultimate life form. I'd love to play, but there's no time for games. Farewell! Shadow. Who is he?
Don't move! Stay where you are, and hands where I can see them, Hedgehog. Surrender immediately, or we will kill you.
Huh? How did they... not again.
Damn it, who is this guy? We're losing too much, but maybe we can't let him reach the streets. Oh, wait.
But he eventually lost them in one of the tunnels. Once Shadow escaped them, he met someone he didn't expect to meet tonight. At first, he heard sounds of a battle ahead. Then he saw a disabled New Republic tank with its pilot still alive inside. So he decided to ignore it and prepare for his teleportation. But it turns out he wasn't alone.